Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is Easter and let's put a face on of Eastery goodness. And all we're doing is getting ready to film some more videos for y'all. It is a lazy Easter Sunday. I am blessed to have swallowed a leave PM last night and I slept really well. So lots of things to talk about. First, and probably foremost from my last video, we got a new hair dye deal. We've dyed again. This is a really beautiful, like, oil slick. The main base is still purple. We still got that main color, but we've also got some other beautiful tones in here. There were like 7 different colors that she used. I was in the salon chair for 8 hours. It was a good day. We had a great time. Mr. Mugwump came and hung out, got his hair cut while I was processing. It was great. But new hair, and it is lovely. So that's that. It's also sweltering in this room, so we might be putting said hair up. Let's do that now, because sweltering. This is a look, isn't it? Flock of seagulls come back again. Okay. Oh heavens, to Betsy. This little headband was from Pride last year. I think from Ulta. It's gorgeous. It's everything. Okay. I'm just gonna talk 90 miles an hour. If this is your first video with me, I think this is warm. Hold on. Let's cool it down. That's much better. So my room is like this lilac-y lavender color. When I wear purple, the hair is purple. It throws off the coloring of the video, which, you know, whatever, but it makes things more yellow. So that's a fun thing. Onward. I'm going to talk really fast. Just slow the video down or speed it up if you're one of my neurospicy people. If you haven't hung out with me in a little while, cool. I haven't hung out with you in a little while either. It's been crazy around here, but yeah, so I've got a couple more videos to film today to show you what's like new. Also, for you nosy heifers, I mean that with all the respect in the world, I'll show you what came in my Easter basket this morning. I know that y'all are some nosy heifers. Let's prime with the Illamasqua. It just fell onto my last unicorn shirt. Because okay, so what's been going down, what's been happening, where are we at? I put way too much. It's like a jelly, and so it's hard. It's like almost a solid, you know, it's like a jelly, and so it's hard to gauge how much to scoop, and I've scooped too much. It's this weird jelly thing, and it has a little spoon, and it slides over here like this. So but also it's easier if you don't have the jelly on your hands when you're putting the spoon back. Isn't that cute? Little spoon holder. It's this Illamasqua whatever Hydra Veil, and then the spoon comes. Look, if you came here for somebody who knew what they were doing, just go ahead and find someone else. But if you came here for a good old clumsy time, welcome. Okay, there it is. Hallelujah. So let's talk new in makeup. So many things have come out and I have been very good. I haven't bought hardly anything, and that's good because I don't need anything. I've got so much stuff that I haven't had time to like sit down and really enjoy. So I'm being very thoughtful about like what I'm purchasing. So I haven't bought much, which is great for me. And then the Easter Bunny came and destroyed. I'm just kidding. The Easter Bunny is my husband, and it's part of our marriage contract that he makes me an Easter basket every year. It's the same basket, same grass, and there's a Hello Kitty with like bunny ears on it that we've used for probably 10 years. The Easter basket has dinosaurs on it. It's just the same basket, and he puts it back in the same place every year, and then he brings it out and he like arranges everything, and I forgot to take a picture of the basket in totality this morning. I'm so sorry. So we'll go through what he got me, and I'll show you pictures so that you can see them. because that might be interesting to you, or you're just a nosy heifer, which y'all all are. He's fantastic. So my husband is a supporter of the makeup arts here on Makeup Aqua. He does not give me grief for anything in this room or how I spend money or anything. I love him to death. Okay, this, I really did put way too much. It needed to dry down. So foundation today, we're going to try that new Morphe Light Form foundation. I just saw Geek Out of Water do a Foundation Fest like trial of this all day on her channel, and we have the exact same shade. It's Light 06C. I haven't used it. It's a frosted glass jar with a pump. It's runny, y'all. She's runny. She looks a little peachy, but I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna do a Makeup Geek like brush, and then we'll go over with sponge to, you know, go over. So she said she got pretty good medium coverage out of it. So I just watched her video. I like Geek Out of Water. If y'all haven't watched her, she is a very interesting person. She's a college professor, and she goes to Ireland, I think, with some of her college students and takes us with her and stuff. Also, she likes makeup, and she has cats, you know, so she's one of us. And so go check her out if you haven't already. She's somebody I've been subscribed to for a very long, she has no idea who I am. I've been subscribed to her for a long time. I like her foundation trials. She does like she'll do like almost an 8-hour at least. Yeah, this is kind of peachy, but we'll blend. It'll be okay. And she does like an outdoor check-in, which is nice. And then like an end of the night. I don't do videos like that. My schedule is such that when I sit down to film, I can film for a certain amount of time, and then like it can be like days/weeks later before I'm able to film again. And so it's a little tough. This doesn't have any like teeth on it, so it's a little slippy, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it. All right, so that was 2 full pumps, I think. It is a bit peachy, but I think we can make this work just fine. It's supposed to be cool, but it does look a bit warm. A lot of makeup brands are making their light shades more peach undertone, and I don't understand it. I don't like it. I do much better if it's going to be a color, make it pink, or if it's cool, make it pink, but if it's neutral, make it beige. Like, don't make it either peach or yellow or pink. Make it not. That's what neutral is supposed to mean. But anyway, this one doesn't have a neutral line, I don't think. And I'm definitely not warm because it will be straight up yellow. But anyway, there's that. I would say it's light medium. We didn't get a whole lot of coverage, but let's do maybe one more pump and see if we can stipple on our cheeks and see how well that does. I like light, medium, and full coverage foundations. I am an equal opportunity foundation lover, and I don't mind as long as it doesn't do weird things like as far as oxidation goes. I hate it when I put it on and I'm like, got it, and then 2 hours later I'm like, oopa. I don't like that. And then I don't like thick usually. Like when it feels thick. I mean, not look thick, but it can be a thicker formula as long as when it dries down, we don't feel heavy. I don't like heavy feeling foundations. But I love foundation balms. I like skin tints. I like everything in between. So, okay. That looks fine. We're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. There she blows. Not bad. Not bad. We are going to use some new products and some old products. We're just using, I cleaned my makeup room yesterday morning because I couldn't sleep. So I've been dealing with, I told you about the old Aleve PM. I haven't taken one of those in like, I don't know, forever. And last night I was fed up. I was like, we are going to sleep and staying asleep. So I did it. I was riding that Blue Dragon for that one Aleve PM. This is the Ulta Under Eye Brightener. I did get some stuff in the 21 Days of Beauty weird sale that they did where they only released like one day at a time, and then at the end they had some stuff come back. I got some stuff. I'll haul it. I don't have a huge haul, but I will definitely haul it for you to show you what I got. I got a couple things that I'm excited to try, but only a couple of things because there wasn't a ton of stuff that I was really excited about. It didn't seem to be a lot of makeup. There were some makeup items, but it seemed to be a lot of hair care, a lot of skin care, and tools. I mean, you know, if you were looking for a tool, it was as good like a hair tool or even a face tool. Like they had some, you know, some of those apparati that you do on your face, you know, and that's nice if you were looking for one to get it at, you know, 50 or 40% off or whatever it was, but I wasn't looking for one of those. Okay, there's the under eye. Hiccups. So Easter basket, let's go. I will put, this is the motion for me for editing Leanne, who does a terrible job. I mean, she is not paid, and you know, right, it's me. And then also she's lazy and unskilled. So editing Leanne, please put photos of what came in the Easter basket. Number one, there's always a Squishmallow in everything because that is my love language, apparently, is Squishmallows. And I sleep with one every night because I am 4 3/4 years old. And so I love a Squishmallow, and he is kind enough to give me those. So this one was a pig, and she's a Squishmallow stackable, so she doesn't have any arms or legs sticking out, and she's like very easy to hug. So there's that. I think her name is Pammy the pig. So yay, Pammy. And then we're gonna set with some new powders because we can. All right, we're gonna use that bacon set from Morphe, the brightening pink. I don't know that I've opened it yet. I haven't. Let's get our tweezies out to get the sticker off. Then also we got in our Easter basket, I asked for no candy because I had bought 5 pounds of jelly beans already. Don't judge me. This is how we cope. Okay, so we had bought 5 pounds of jelly beans already, and currently are working our way through that 5 pounds of jelly beans. I love jelly beans so much. The Brock's original jelly beans, the red ones are the best. The pink ones are close number 2, but we will eat all the flavors, and they don't come with black. I have a friend that eats black jelly beans, and we used to work together like in person, and now we don't, and so I have to buy jelly beans without the black ones in them because it would just be a waste, because no one else in my life except for that person eats black jelly beans. If you eat black jelly beans, you're more than welcome to let me know down below, but just understand that I will judge you harshly for it because I think they're disgusting. They're just, I don't understand licorice. The smell, the taste, nothing about licorice do I understand. I don't eat Twizzlers either, or Red Vines, or any of that. Can't do it. All right, we're going to use our Sonia G Pretty Brush and use that Morphe brightening powder underneath our eyeballs. It's pink. We're going with a pastel theme for everything today. And in addition to no jelly beans, he is typically very good about giving me sheet masks, and he's been real good about going and getting the Creme Shop like Hello Kitty and character sheet masks, so that when I put it on I look like Hello Kitty or a unicorn or a raccoon or a corgi, you know, because that's real important for sheet masks, for you to look cute in it. And so I got 2 packages of sheet masks. I also got some pop sockets because when I cleaned my makeup room yesterday, I happened to mention that I found some cell phone cases that I had bought forever ago and never had the opportunity to use because they got lost in here, and they were like under something, and it was a whole thing. I also want to use the AOA Studio Perfect setting powder, but it's also taped shut. We're just opening containers together as a unit. That's how we roll here at Makeup Mugwump, is how do we get into the powder if it's got a sticker on it. This one doesn't have one of the pull tabs. Come on now. Let's go, AOA Studio. How are we supposed to get in? Any hoozle. So I got some pop sockets. I actually technically got 3. You can only see 2 in the picture because I've already installed one on my phone. I really enjoy them. I have the little 3M thing that if I yank the pop socket off of the cell phone case, that I can move it to another one. That's what I've been doing. But now I have some choices, which is great. So I will be, now that I've found my cell phone cases and I have pop sockets, he'll buy me a new phone. And then they won't fit. This is how we roll. 1 second. Oh, check out Peter Rabbit. You know it. This was from Valentine's Day? At Marshall's. I think he went there to look at Hello Kitty stuff. He brought me Hello Kitty tumbler too. Yeah, it must have been Valentine's Day. But he came back with Peter Rabbit, which is my childhood. I managed to get a little bit open. We're going to have to do surgery. This is ridiculous. Like, why can't I get... We'll just poke the holes. You're welcome for that image. How am I supposed to get in this AOA Studio? Like, can you help a sister out? Like, please? We're just going to poke holes and get powder everywhere. Please? I'm making a mess now. Anywho, I guess we can try to set with whatever is here. Can you set? There's hardly anything there. All right, fine. I'll get Mr. Mo to deal with that. Let's try the RCMA powder. I have several powders that I found, again, in the bottom of things that I never had an opportunity to try. And so I got some stuff put away off my vanity that I had already tried. And then now I'm going to try the stuff that was kind of under. And now I get to try. All right, this is the RCMA No Color, the original No Color powder. This is like old school YouTube. And I had never tried it. I think it was on Beauty Bay on sale. And got it. Still hadn't tried it. So here we go. It doesn't feel like anything, which is a good thing, I guess, for a setting powder. It certainly did set, didn't it? That's pretty. We'll see how that does. Also, he got a bunch of ColourPop palettes from Target. The Target exclusive palettes from ColourPop. I have not been into a Target in a very long time. And so when he went, that's what he got me. And I'll show you a picture of him over there. And I'm very excited. I have, he said he only got the ones that were cooler toned or that he thought that I'd like the color. So he left some there. I know it looks like he bought them all. He didn't, but he almost did. And I'm happy with the ones that he chose. He's quite good at doing that. We're going to do brows. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz little deluxe sample that we're plowing through. We're trying to get through some of our brow products this year. I do need to do like an update to my makeup use up that I started at the beginning of this year. I have used some things up from it, which is awesome. Rolled some new things in once I've used those products up, and I've got progress on quite a bit of the makeup products that I have been focusing on. I haven't done much of, like, I'm not forcing myself to use them, but I am in, when I don't have something that I specifically want to use or have picked out to use, I'm just like, well, I guess I'll use that. And then it makes it really easy because I don't have to think about it. But also I am getting through the products, which is really nice. It is an enjoyment of mine. It brings me joy to use up a makeup product or a skincare product, really, because I have a lot and it makes me happy to have gotten the use out of it and to show that use. So that brings me joy. So there's that. Okay. We used Anastasia. This is the J-Cat eyebrow contouring pen and the Milani Stay Put brow gel. I will go ahead and use the Wet n Wild under eye brow highlighter pencil thing that I had pulled a while back, and I've just really enjoyed highlighting under my brow bone for the first time in probably, I don't know, 2 years, because I stopped doing it and now I'm back to doing it again, and I like it. I don't mind picking up habits and then putting them down and then picking them back up again. I don't mind. Do you, boo? Okay. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try something, and I hope I don't just ruin what I just put on my face, but I have to try this Jaclyn Hill Poolside Pressed Bronzer, which is too dark for me, that I think I bought for $3 off of Ulta. I have a fuzzy somewhere. Got her. Look how dark this is. I'm stupid. I don't know why I bought this, but we're going to put it on our face because why not? Now, we have to go so light, because this is way too dark for me. But if we go light, and it has like a ruddy, it's not super ruddy, but it's enough ruddy. This is what I look like when a sunburn is red. So that's why I was thinking, I think. But also it's too dark. It is way too dark for me to be careless with this one. Like, we're talking tap once, tap it off onto the washcloth. You know what I mean? Like, we need to be careful. But it's pretty. This is just a AOA Studio brush too, like a tulip, you know, shape brush or whatever. We can make that work, y'all. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go light, but it's really pretty. This is a very heavy, beautiful compact. I think it's like discontinued or whatever, and that's why I got it for so cheap, but I hadn't tried it yet because I've been scared of it. Okay, I have pulled some makeup for spring, and that is one of the videos I'm going to film today, is my spring makeup that I pulled. So I've put some things away that have been out for months from winter, and now I am like, I've replaced some items. One of the items that I've replaced, I had a ColourPop Hello Kitty collab blush that I used all winter long, and I had not, it's called Coin Purse. There's more fuzzies. And I had used it when I didn't have another blush that I wanted to use, but now I've pulled, this is the world's babiest Z palette. Isn't that ridiculous? I hope it doesn't fall out. This is the shade Party with all the A's in it. That was our birthday gift that one year that everyone got, and I have used and abused it. I mean, I have used it. What's with the fuzzies? Like, what? So I pulled it because I want to get more use out of it. It is a beautiful pink blush, and it goes with like everything. It's just a neutral pink blush. It's not as pop of a color as the Hello Kitty blush was, but that's okay. It's springtime makeup for me, and so a really pretty pink blush will be just fine. So this is the one that I will use if I don't have something else that I want to use that I've pulled. I have some other blushes for spring that we'll talk about in that video, but this is just the go-to that I'll have on hand. I would love to use up that blush. It would be great because I love the blush. Like, that's why I want to use it. It's because it's so pretty. That blended quickly and easily. I'm liking the base so far. It's still looking a little peachy, but I'm okay with it. We're dealing with it. For highlighter, I don't have anything new. We're going to use our AOA Studio Velour highlighter, and sometimes that I have repressed. We scraped her and then repressed her with some alcohol so that we can actually get to the product better. It is a putty. It is older than the Hills. We have used her to slam death. She was $1 and she's been worth every penny of that $1 that we spent on her. You can get a couple of different colors. Still, sometimes it's not one of them that you can still get, but it's held together by Scotch tape and a prayer, y'all. We're using her up this year. I'm going to do finishing powder of the Trolls MAC collection that we've, you know, hard panned and then peeled off the hard pan, and now we got some more, but I'll deal with that later tonight. I'm not dealing with it right now. We're going to brush right over that hard pan and just buff that on over, make sure everything's all blended. This is the Wet n Wild Kabuki brush from the Saved by the Bell collection because we're classy around here. And yeah, it's time to, I use Scotch tape. I put the tape, like the piece of tape, over the hard pan and just lift it up, and then it takes off the hard pan. This thing is so old, and it has always been prone to hard pan. Some things just are. Some things, if you have like oils or liquids on your brush and you dip back in, you can kind of make it yourself. This is just always, it's just always done this. No matter what brush I use, no matter what's going on, if I've set, not set, it doesn't matter. It's just having a hard time. So I'll pull that up later, but we're using this pretty good, this beauty powder, and I like it as a finishing powder. It's really nice. All right, let's spray. We are trying to use up the stinkiest cucumber-ish, cucumber adjacent, like it walked next to a cucumber. This is from J-Cat Beauty. Would not recommend. The sprayer is fine. The formula is fine. It's the stank of it that I can't stand. Woof. No. That's a no on that one, but you know, we're gonna use it because it's here. Ooh, wow. So bad. Now for eyeshadow, I'm going purple because I can. We're gonna do like a lavender look, sparkly, because I can and I want to, and I love it. So that's where we're going. I also have some lavender highlighters pulled, but I didn't, they're down there. So I'll show them to you and swatch them for you in the spring makeup video. But I would have probably paired a lavender highlighter with this if it was up here on my vanity, but she's not. Right. Let's do two things. Where's my palette? Okay. I say palette. It's a Bath & Body Works candle lid. Let's use one of these bad girls. This is the P. Louise it's called Basic. It's the Cosmetic Base. This is in Vivid Violet, and we're going to use her as our eyeshadow base today instead of like a clear or a flesh tone for me eye base. We're going to use this. We'll squirt it out and then see how it goes. I have used these before. I don't know that I've used the Vivid Violet. I think I got this, probably a couple of years ago. I do like P. Louise makeup. I got her subscription box for a year and her advent calendar one Christmas. And I opened it all on my channel. It's lots of fun. And I'm just gonna buff out that edge a bit and then leave that to set. I'm just using a deluxe crease brush from Real Techniques to put this on. And just buff it. This is a beautiful color. It's matte. She's got some of these eye bases, like, you know, they're the paints that everybody has in all of their collections or whatever. Danessa Myricks just came out with a lavender one, and I think that's why I got in my brain to go pull this, because I want the Danessa Myricks one, but I already have this one. This will last me a lifetime. You need the smallest squadge, and it's all good, and it's like you could stop here and be totally great. Like, you wouldn't need anything more. It's a beautiful matte color. It'll stay all day. It doesn't fade. It's wonderful. Love it. It's gorgeous. However, I'm going to gild the lily because I want to. I also pulled my ColourPop Lavish palette for some of these sparkly things. And I'm really excited about it because it came out at like a weird time of year and I never used it. I got the collection because I love purple, lavender, lilac-y things, but it was like fall. And I was like, no, that doesn't work. So I literally set it down and I haven't picked it up since then. And so now I've got it back out. So let's see what we're going to use. Let's swatch a couple of these. Oh, that one's beautiful. That one is chunky. That one's a chunky topper. We might put her. And then that one's light. Okay, let's go. We're going to put this like in the center. It's like a bluey one. Yeah. We're just making it up as we go along, kids. It don't matter. Okay. And then let's put the really bright one on the inner corner and up. Y'all know I like to pull my, which one was this one? This is my shimmer shades up because I want to be able to see the shimmer with my eye open. That's pretty. I'll show you which ones I'm using in just a second when I pick the palette back up. First, we'll slam them on our eyes. Okay, now let's use the topper, which is it's like a gritty. It's like, I say gritty. It's meaning I can feel the texture of it. The other ones are smooth. And we're just going to tap that bad boy all over. Just tapping. Yep. Yep. Yeah, she's a chunker. But that's okay. We like chunky around here. Yep. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. That's beautiful. Okay, so I used whoosh. Now you could have done this without like the lavender underbase and just, you know, use mattes or whatever. This is what's on like the center of the lid. This is the inner corner and up, and then this is the topper. It's like, it's really gritty. It's much grittier than the other ones. Pretty, right? Totally. Okay, you could deepen it up or whatever. I don't care. But that's really pretty. Happy that I have that. I brought this out to blend, and I don't think I'm going to blend. I think it's fine the way it is. Let's do we want to do some, do we want to do, I don't think I want to do eyeliner. I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to do lashes and be done. I did have a lash lift last week, question mark. Is that true? Was it last week? I don't remember. Let's use the Ulta Beauty Twisted Volume. I just leave it at 1. It's the one that has the weird gimmick on the side. I don't like any of the other ones. I like 1. It's where you like, as you twist it, the wand bristles twist. It's silly. It doesn't really work. It clumps as you go up in number, and I don't really like clumpy lashes unless I'm going for that look. It's rare that I go for that look. So I leave it at 1 and I'm happy with that. It's not bad. It hasn't flaked or, you know, smudged or done anything weird. I also usually don't use mascara on my bottom lashes. I'm one of those girls who just does top lashes. Some of y'all really like it when I do bottom lashes, and I appreciate you. So sometimes I do it just for you. But if it's just me, I just do top lashes. I like the way that looks on me. I think I have a wonky bottom lash line. You may not think that I do, but I do. Okay, that is really pretty. It's really pretty. It's just a nice sparkly look. You know, it's a unicorn look, as we do on this channel quite frequently, because that's how we roll. All right, for lips, I've got a couple of things I've really been liking. This is the Butterby Blur one in caramel from Shop Missy. I really like that. It's really nice. But I've also pulled a couple other lippies, and one that I don't know that I've used is the Essence Balmy Gloss from their Mickey collection. And yeah, I don't know what shade it's in. Don't know. It's the nude shade because that's the one I wear all the time. She's got a fat little buck foot applicator, you know. It's just a beige. but it's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling. It's too tight when it tries to come out. It feels like it's going to get stuck. And then if you yank it, you're going to slodge stuff everywhere. It hasn't yet, but I still have the fear. It doesn't assuage the anxiety that I'm going to do it. So they needed a bigger entrance to the Cave of Wonders on that one. Okay, let's do an inner corner highlight. I've got Bella White from Milani. This is the old school like singles that came out like a long time ago. She's been through the gigs, this bad girl has. And so let's use her real quick on the inner corner. And she's just absolute white. That's all she is. Her shit is all. We're going to just blast it right there in the inner cavern. Right there. Right there. And I know it looks wild. And I love it. Makes me happy. Okay. There's the look, kids. It's not like earth-shattering, but it's beautiful. And I love it. Is it a lot? Yeah, it's Easter Sunday. We're going to go lavender to the eyebrows. Like, that's how we're rolling. But also, it's who we are as a unicorn species. It's how we roll. I love it so much. It's fabulous. Okay, let's agree to meet back here and film some stuff together. Well, I mean, I'll film it. You watch it. And, oh, it feels so good to take your hair down whenever it's up, you know? Oh, it feels so good. This is beautiful. I am so pretty. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I did. And let's look at the new stuff that's come in, plus all the spring things that I've pulled that I'm going to like integrate into my everyday makeup stuff on my vanity. So you can see all that and see all my beautiful, it's mostly pastels, y'all, because that's spring to me. And I love pastels. I love beautiful light colors. I also like sparkly, glittery, iridescent, all that. So if you like that, this is the place for you. So yeah, let's hang out together. If you haven't hit subscribe already, please do so. And let's be friends on the internet. If you have subscribed, thanks so much. And if you'd like this video, it really does help out my channel. Thanks so much for that. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Bye.